maiden fillies making their way to the starting gate. Get those wagers in now. First to load, Night Birdie, post time. First time starter, Border, goes in. Vivi's in front, along with Birdie Juice. Waiting on Proud Words, and last to load, 6-5 favorite, Total Class. They are off and running in the opener. Starter caught him in a perfect line as the first-time starter, Border, knows her thing or two about the starting gate. Blitzes out to a one-length lead over Brouhaha, followed by Total Class, who's all dressed up 3 wide, ready to go. Then comes Birdie Juice under a drive already as VV's in front. Then comes Proud Words. And Night Birdie, after that slow start, can see them all, but Border still holding a length clear from Brouhaha and Total Class through an opening quarter in 22.19. Birdie Juice still well held in fourth. Proud Words is under an all-out drive. VV's in front, needs to make up 12, and Night Birdie has a lot of work to do as they approach the top of the lane, and Border is well held by Fernando de la Cruz. Total Class is being asked for her best run at this point. Birdie Juice is under an all-out drive, and Border turns for home, holding that one-length buffer zone. Total Class hasn't given up. The back markers are closing into it. Border is refusing to change leads. Here comes Total Class. Birdie Juice on the outside, and Vivi's in front is rolling, but Birdie Juice goes right on by. Vivi's in front lunging, but Birdie Juice, the Belterra shipper, gets the Indiana money in the opener. Six two 1-3, unofficially in 113.54. Hold them all. Birdie Juice entering the Murphy Trails winner's circle. Birdie Juice, a 3-year-old bay filly by Liam's Map out of TT Atit. Bred in Kentucky by Mount Brilliant Farm and Ranch, trained by Paulo Lobo, owned by Ken Swatek and Wayne Shear. Ridden to victory for his 993rd victory of his career, Mr. Evan Roman. Birdie Juice takes the opener in 113.54. Now official. Birdie Juice returns $15 on top. First exacta of the day, 139.40. 50-cent trifecta, 621, 107.60. 10-cent superfecta, $80.54. Race number 2 kicks off today's $1 pick 4. No scratches or changes in the upcoming race 2. Now 20 minutes away. They'll go 6 furlongs on the fast main track. Hopefully you had a bet on Birdie Juice. They are off and running in the opener. Starter caught him in a perfect line as the first-time starter Border knows her thing or two about the starting gate. Blitzes out to a one-length lead over Brouhaha, followed by Total Class, who's all dressed up 3 wide, ready to go. Then comes Birdie Juice under a drive already as VV's in front. Then comes Proud Words. And Night Birdie, after that slow start, can see them all, but Border still holding a length clear from Brouhaha and Total Class through an opening quarter in 22.19. Birdie Juice still well held in fourth. Proud Words is under an all-out drive. VV's in front, needs to make up 12, and Night Birdie has a lot of work to do as they approach the top of the lane, and Border is well held by Fernando de la Cruz. Total Class is being asked for her best run at this point. Birdie Juice is under an all-out drive, and Border turns for home, holding that one-length buffer zone. Total Class hasn't given up. The back markers are closing into it. Border is refusing to change leads. Here comes Total Class. Birdie Juice on the outside, and VV's in front is rolling, but Birdie Juice goes right on by. VV's in front lunging, but Birdie Juice, the Belterra shipper, gets the Indiana money in the opener. We did have a claim out of race number 1, a $5,000 claim. Number 8, Total Class. New owner trainer Tony Granitz. Granitz picks up number 8, Total Class, out of the opener. Race 2, 14 minutes from now.
9 minutes to the second race here at Horseshoe Indianapolis, and we have a allowance. This is a very nice Indiana sire 3-year-old and up allowance. They're going 6 furlongs on the dirt, and no changes in here. The 7 is a favorite, but I went with the rail in here. Knee deep justice. Sorry guys, I'm obviously sick. Favorites 9 to 5. One is 9 to 2. Ramos, congratulations to my boy. I got to get down there and interview him maybe tomorrow because I don't want to get him sick, but. Third in the Breeders' Cup, and my girl Gina interviewed him. I've never been so proud. Tomas Medina is the trainer. The breeder was Justice Farms, obviously, and it's owned by Blanca Salazar, or Salazar Blanca. No, it is Blanca Salazar. This is a 4-year-old gelding. I mean, he's obviously a horse for the course. All 20 of his starts have been here in Indiana, all 3 of his wins. 2 seconds and 4 thirds. He is really nice. He put up a 71 at the distance, so some of the horses in here have been better. However, his recent numbers I really like with Ramos and Sanger. Third place finishes. The key for him here is he's switching back to sprint and distance. Now, he hasn't done much at sprint, but if you do the couple, you got to go a few back. May 21st on a good track. That was at a claiming. He won at 6 furlongs. So, but I like the inside, and I like his closing kick. I think he's going to benefit from that because we do have some horses a little bit of early speed. Speaking of which, the 7, Silver Sterling. Sammy B is aboard here for Tony Cunningham. And this one put up a 74 last out at 5.5 and won by 4.25. The 7 at the distance has a win, a second, and a third place finish out of 6, so 3 of 6. This is the kind of race that this horse does well at, and it was a while ago. It was a couple years ago, but has put up a 77. That's the fastest of this group, but that's not recent form at all. That was a maiden breaking effort, but has gone on to have a pretty nice race here. 9 starts. 5 of them in money. It's not bad. Not a bad career to have. And then I'm going to go to the 2, Unbridled Hero, with my girl Hannah Leahy in the irons here for Israel Garcia, LTB Racing. Did breed this one, Bernie. That's Bernie Flint, by Unbridled Express. Israel Garcia owns and trains. I like when I see that. This one tried in the Unreachable Star. It was too tough. 3 back when he caught a dry track routing was a win. 6 furlongs, he's been close as well. Pretty versatile, honestly. I mean, beaten by a neck for second at the distance. And look how amazing. I mean, out of all the horses, he looks phenomenal. I'd put my money on the 2 at 5-1. He's on his toes. He's arched his neck. His ears were forward. Now they're kind of sideways. But he is on the muscle and ready to go. He's loving this crisp, cool weather, it looks like. So, physically speaking, I'm absolutely in love with the 2. 1-7-2 for me here in the second race. I might have to have B do the next race. Give me a little break here. I'm out of breath. I'm out of breath from handicapping that race, but I'm going to go with the 1 here and try to beat the 6-5 favorite in the second race. 5 minutes to post. Good luck.